All right, where y'all at, man? Y'all sleeping today or what? How y'all doing? All right, got a few of y'all on here. Yeah, and I got nothing really to say too much, but we're gonna talk about a couple things, but not a whole lot of things. Let me see here. Live chat. Just waiting on y'all. Anybody want to say anything? Say hi. There we go. We got Chris Johnston. What's up? That's the first. I want to make sure everything's working right. Everything seems to be working right. No, what up? Good morning to from the Philippines. What's up? What's up? We got them from the Philippines in here. What's up, Clip? How are you? All right. George in the house. Vapor 22. What's up? Like I said, I really all good here, dude. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. And we're gonna talk about that. So we got greetings from Cali. What's up, Eric? And I really don't have too much to talk about. I did want to talk about. I noticed a lot of comments in a lot of these depositions. If you haven't been paying attention, I've been releasing a lot of depositions. And no, what's up, Lady Wolverine from Arkansas? Carl, what's up? We got Axum Revolt. Jason, what up? Out of Fort Myers. The Smoking Auditor, Servant Watcher. Hey everybody, smash that thumbs up because you know it really does help break this algorithm. It helps everybody get into this. I'm not sure if somebody else is doing live anything right now, so maybe that's where y'all are at. But yeah, I'm feeling great. Dak, DeCurly Dak. I'm feeling much better. If you can see right there, like before it was just like a big old knot, but now it's down to this little knot here. My ankle's feeling a lot better. So I'm probably like 80% ish right now after my accident, and things are getting better. I have plans on getting back out to open carry. My wife was going through. She was doing something that kind of slowed me down from doing what I was normally doing. But we're gonna talk about a lot of things, and one of the first things two things that I'm definitely gonna talk about right now. One is going to be the 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 updates to the depositions that you've been watching, and I can't say thank you enough for everybody for watching them. If you haven't watched them, go into my channel. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Just let me check to make sure I'm still subscribed to the Armed Fisherman, because I've had about 5 people tell me that they got unsubscribed. So the Smoking Auditor, thank you so very much. Yeah, thank you. It means so much to me for anybody. If you can donate, do whatever you want, you can. I'm not asking for it, but if you do, I can't say thank you enough. And when I release my next open carry, and like I said, we're going to talk about some things. But for right now, we're going to be talking about the updates to the depositions and what happened with it. And then the second one we're going to talk about is going to be what's coming up on Friday. So, and let me say in this chat real quick, concern, non-deployed veteran here to which I am fair from chill with the current things. Mute me. I'm not really sure what that means, concerned citizen. I'm not sure why you're asking to be muted, but if anybody wants to mute him, if he's asking for it, I guess you give it to him. But I don't know why you would want to be muted. I do try to let people have their free speech here, and I try to let you kind of, even if you don't agree with what I do, you can. I try to tell my moderators, allow them to do to a point, but when they step out of line, that's when we cut it off. If you're gonna go beyond the call of what you think is free speech, it's not gonna happen on my channel. Keep it respectful, but if you don't agree with me, you can disagree with me. I'm okay with it. Now, and like I said, thank you, Chris Johnston. You're that's amazing. Thank you so much. Easy Shifty, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, please, like, it does make a difference. It goes a long way. It keeps me traveling. We all know gas is getting out of control. I still have to I don't have a Tesla, so I have to put gas in the car, and it does go a long way. So, Eric Ford, what's up? Angel, what up? ERHAN, Bob's in Vegas. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that's Earthen. Boda Bob, FLS 360, Michael Cuff, the Curly Dak, Professional 2.0, the Smoking Otter, Chris Glasgow, John Ingle, Aaron Queen, Terry VJ, or VG, I'm sorry, Terry VG, that was my bad. Let me get back, catch up with some of this. Restore our flag, absolutely. Outlaw, Predator, Magnus, Cowboy 8 panel, let's go. Fly 13, John Riles, and One Life, One Chance, absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for popping in. Disorderly Product News. Thanks for coming in here. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, everybody. You know, it really does make a difference in the algorithm. It really helps get that information out there. And even if you can just share it on your whatever social media you're on, you can always just share it, and it makes a huge difference. If you haven't been subscribed to Disorderly Product News, go over to his channel after this, and subscribe. And yes, we are going to be talking about the Miami Pier incident. And without further ado, I know you all are chatting in here and talking. I greatly appreciate it. For the next few minutes, I'm going to be talking about the Miami incident and all the body or all these depositions that you've been seeing. And these depositions, and anybody that's out there, Disorderly, Here's the Deal, Rogue Nation, James Madison, anybody out there, if you want to take these videos and you want to do anything with them, I've never hit anybody with a community strike. I don't care if you want to take my videos and do your own thing. You can take the whole thing and just put it on your channel. I care less. Only what I am doing, or what we are doing, is getting that information out there. So please share this. If you have a channel, whether you have 3 subscribers or 300,000 subscribers, get this information out there and mirror it or share it or whatever. I don't care. But now, enough of that. Thank you, everybody. Johnny 50, if you're in the house, thank you for being here. But we are going to talk about the Miami incident. And the reason these depositions are coming out is partly to do with what's coming up on Friday. Okay? I think it was Stephen Barnes. Thank you so much. I saw your PayPal drop in there. Thank you. But what I am going to say about this is that our case was thrown out. The Miami incident was thrown out. I will put a link. I haven't done it because I'm not finished. I wanted to try to do a compile of everything and give you a huge ton of information about this, because it's unfortunate the way things, the turn of events that happened. The one part of it was the judge. The judge wasn't really in our favor. Thank you, babe. The judge really kind of wasn't in our favor, and our attorney kind of messed up a little bit as well. And like I said, I'm not here to criticize anybody or anything. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not gonna bash anybody. I'm not gonna bash the lawyer. The lawyer, I know the insides and outsides of the internals, kind of, if you will. I'm not bashing the attorney. The attorney was a great attorney. If you see in the depositions, he gets these officers to really speak the truth, really to talk about how they really felt about us, about the law, about how our civil rights are. A lot of this stuff from their mouths, these police officers' mouths, is just really disgusting. And this isn't just the one. This isn't just one officer. This is multiple officers on mine. Just like this Disorderly Product News, he could probably speak the same thing. These officers, honestly, probably really don't care too littles about our civil rights. I would say, from me watching, I have four officers, and these 4 officers are about 2 hours each. I've had to watch 8 hours of depositions of these guys just saying they don't care about our rights. They blatantly just don't care. And unfortunately, the only way that we can try to hold them accountable is going through the legal system. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. It had nothing to do with what I had nothing to do with how all this transpired. I'm not happy, but I'm not going to sit here and criticize the one person that was actually there to defend us. He took this case pro bono. It lasted 3.5 years. This guy put his own money and his own time into defending us, and I don't know another lawyer out there right now that is willing to take a case pro bono for free, win or lose. This case was probably one of those cases where we probably could have won, but you never know what's going to happen when you go through these court proceedings. And that's why I'm trying to show this. That's why I'm showcasing this for you. I obtained all this stuff through records request and being persistent and all this stuff. This stuff would never come to light if it wasn't for people that did these records requests. If you didn't do this on the back end, you would never know. And I would say that to any auditor or any person out there, if you are accosted by the police, do your best to try to get any information to show their ignorance of the law, and or whatever, or their tyranny, or how their police brutality, all of it. Mass accountability. I'm glad you're in here. And mass accountability. He's been arrested and he had to go through the legal process to get things dropped. But and what I would say about being arrested is, when you're arrested, you'll get 15 letters in the mail from lawyers that want to defend you as a criminal. But whenever you need to have a lawyer to defend your civil rights, they're not, unless you got a $5,000 retainer or you have $30,000 to $50,000 willing to put up for a legal case to go after them for a U.S. Code 8 or a Title 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242. Unless you've got, even Morgan. I've called Morgan and Morgan. I've called the ACLU. I've called the NAACP. I don't even try to use that. I don't like using the black race, but I'd extended. I've called about 15 different lawyers in the state of Florida. I've called the ACLU. I've called the NAACP as a last resort, trying to say, hey, my civil rights were violated, and the NAACP has never gotten back to me. The ACLU has never gotten back to me. All the lawyers that I've talked to either want anywhere from a $3,000 to a $5,000 retainer. $3,000 to $5,000 retainer just to start. And then it's going to cost you extra as the court goes and proceeds. If for everybody that says, oh, if you don't sue, sorry about your luck. If what I can't speak for other auditors, I'm not going to try to speak for other auditors and how I feel about other auditors. There's a lot of auditors out there. I'm right there behind, and I'll fight tooth and nail for them as well. And there's some that I don't. You know, I don't agree with every auditor out there. I agree with some. I don't agree with others. And there's a lot of people that don't agree with what I do. And that's perfectly okay. But what I am trying to do is I'm not exposing a loophole. I'm exposing a law that nobody talks about. This is the one opportunity for a person that does not have a concealed weapons permit, that permission slip. You still have to have a permission slip. You still have to have a fishing license or a hunting license to openly carry or conceal carry. But if camping is part of your life here in Florida and you're going to campground, it is perfectly lawful, and you don't need a permit to openly carry while you're camping. So there's no permit. And once again, Florida has only exceptions. We're not a traditional open carry state, and they're fighting for it. And that's what we're going to get into here in just a minute. But I'll just to let you know, these depositions that I think I have one more, and that's going to be it for maybe a week or so. I've got open carry videos. I've got open carry traveling to do. I've got a lot of things that are coming. So I'm going to give you a break on the depositions, because I've got what we're about to talk to next is what I want to really get into. So, like I said, with all these depositions, there is a reason, a rhyme and reason why you've been seeing these. And on this Friday, June 10th, this Friday, I have a deposition. I have a deposition that, if you don't know, Officer Kunkis of Bell Harbor is going through litigation as of right now. I have a deposition with Kunkis on Friday of this week. This Friday. Like 3 days from now. And they're also going to be deposing me on that day. So, like I said, all these depositions, they will be video depositions, and you will get to see firsthand. And I'm doing this, what I'm doing is pro se. I am doing a pro se lawsuit on Kunkis. And I'm not a lawyer. I have a general idea of the laws and some of the federal case laws and certain things, but I am no lawyer by the stretch of the imagination. So, like everybody's always saying, if you don't sue, you don't sue. Well, I put my money, and I've got a couple others, but I want to see how this is going to kind of go through its path. And the reason you're seeing these depositions is primarily because a lot of these questions that you're seeing on these depositions are basically going to be a carbon copy of what I'm asking Kunkis. Kunkis is going to have to, under oath, not tell a lie. The one thing about Bell Harbor is the only video, they can say whatever, the cops can say whatever they want, but the video is not going to lie about what he's saying. So I'm going to use what I have. He can use my video. I'm sure he's I'm sure his lawyers are saying, hey, watch his video, make sure you know exactly what you said and how you said it and what you meant when you said it, because I'm going to grill this guy. Everybody, there's 141 thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up, because we're going to get into some more. I want you to understand that I am no different than any one of you on this channel. I just happen to understand. I didn't go to, I have I went to culinary school, but I didn't get a law degree. All I know is that I can read and I can understand what is written in black and white. And that is what is about to go down. So smash that thumbs up, everybody, please. Share this right now. Hop off here, share it, and then hop right back on. It takes you 30 seconds to share it. I promise you. We're gonna go on this live stream for about 20 or 30 more minutes. I'm gonna give another synopsis. We're gonna go through everything I've already talked about, but I think this is so important right now that we get this information, and we help others like myself and you and others know the law, protect yourselves, and know what you can and can't do. And I always try to tell you, when I make a mistake, I'm the first one to admit my mistake. But as of right now, the only mistakes that keep getting made are by law enforcement. And I've met some good ones. I've met the ones that knew the law probably because of me, and they all had their education. And when they showed up and they were like, "Hey, it's the guy," we see a different reaction. 2-3 years ago, my reactions weren't always like the calm ones. It was guns drawn, I'm gonna shoot you type of thing. And it's come a long way, and I'm doing what I can to try to make everything more safe for anybody else that would choose to do this. Let me see that. Who's that? B-Bands World. B-Bands World B-Bands. What's up? Thank you very much. Why do I look like a catfish? Because I got this Joe Dirt thing going. It doesn't grow in right here. It stops here, and it doesn't grow in here. So yeah, I look like a catfish. But anyway, yeah, that's awesome. Hebrew Hammer, awesome, man. I'm glad you've been open carrying since 1994. And you want to know something? A little fact here. If you want to fact check me on this, Florida is the only reason the rest of the United States decided to adopt the concealed weapons permit license. You know what I mean? Florida was the first state to adopt the concealed weapons permit. And it made it to where, and we had open carry. We had an open carry law here in Florida. It's all pre-19. If you go to 1987 and earlier, we had open carry. It was very limited, but we had an open carry here. After 1987, they adopted the concealed weapons permit, and then after that, just about every state around the country adopted it. So you can blame Florida. It's not my fault. I was alive. I think I was 87. I was 8 years old. Chilling guy, I will come over to Ormond Beach for you. We'll talk about that here in a second, but for those that just got in here, I just want to let everybody know, the reason you've been seeing a lot of these depositions is because this is what I went through with a lawsuit with Miami Beach. The lawyer that you're hearing talking on it, he is the lawyer that was representing I think it was the 6 of us, and I'm not bashing the lawyer. He's an amazing guy. I know him personally. I've spoken to him. I've eaten dinner with him. I know this guy. He's an amazing guy. What's up, NC Tyrant Hunter? How you doing? Amazing man. It's just unfortunate, and like I say, I know some of the inner workings of how some of this happened, and I'm not going to discuss that. It's not for me to discuss. He did fight and he did try. We were in an uphill battle with the judge as well, and the lawyers. It wasn't going well, but things fell apart. Some things were not filed in a timely manner, I guess. Like I said, after this is done, I will put a link in the pinned comment and in the description, and it's the complete case file of that incident. It gives the verdict. It tells what the judge was saying. It'll give you. I'll let you read it for yourself. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put. I have high respect for the lawyer that was representing us. So I'm not bashing him in any way, shape, or form. I really do appreciate what he did for us. He spent 3.5 years trying to litigate for us on contingency. He did it for free, and it's unfortunate that we lost. But that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that there are so many motions, there's so many things that happen through a lawsuit, that if any one of them kind of gets messed up, your whole case can be thrown out. And I was victim to that. Like I said, what's up, John Doe? What is that? Too Fast CB 919. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm really trying not to butcher this, so I'm gonna say Babaka, Ganja, something. I don't want to ruin everything, but I get most of it. Thank you so much for the super chats, everybody. You don't have to do it, but it really does help go a long way. It helps me keep on the road. Like I said, I got in a bad accident. I had to get another van. I'm just waiting on insurance right now. I'm probably not going to get a lot from it because it wasn't a very expensive van. But you know, I'm making a living trying to make content for you and also support my family, all off of YouTube, you know, and it's not easy. You know, there's camera equipment, there's gas, there's traveling, there's time away from my family, there's the occasional detainment or arrest or my life being in jeopardy. There's so many things that go into what I do, and I'm not trying to get a sympathy thing out. I'm just trying to say there's a lot. There's the editing. Like I said, I have 4 of these cops, and every one of these cops' depositions is about 2 hours long. So I've spent 8 hours, a minimum of 8 hours, just watching these depositions and cutting out not editing, just taking from a cut, like when they stop talking, and then when they start back up to another part where they finish, and giving you the most pertinent parts of this deposition. You know, a lot of you watched the 2-hour deposition from the last one. That video, the 2-hour deposition, is now on my channel, so you're more than welcome to watch the 2 hours of the entire thing. Even for me, it got boring. Like I had to take breaks in between it. So, and if you have to take breaks, or you just want to pop in an earbud and just listen to tyranny, you're more than welcome to listen to that garbage, because that's what I've been trying to do. And I'm not going to be posting any more depositions for at least another week. I've got an open carry video that I haven't posted. I've got a open carry rally that or not an open carry, it was just a rally. I've got like 4 or 5 other videos that I've been holding on to that I just thought these depositions I thought they were just so much more important to get to you. So, and then that moving forward, the reason these depositions have been coming out is that I'm using some of the language in these depositions to question Officer Kunkis from Ball Harbor that arrested me. So Officer Kunkis is going to be getting deposed on Friday. He's also deposing me on Friday as well. So there's two depositions that I will release them at some point, but I won't bombard you with more depositions. I think everybody's kind of, actually, let's have a poll real quick. Hit 1 if you want to not really see too many more depositions for a little bit, and hit number 2 if you want to see more depositions. And like I say, some of these depositions that I got, they're juicy, but I think I've kind of milked the depositions for right now, and I really want to move on to something else because you're here to see me express my rights. I mean, there's a lot of twos. I see a few ones in there, so the my channel. This is my channel, but it's also your channel. And when you don't like something, that if you're like, this isn't what your channel is about, I try not to put those things back on. I mean, I'm gonna do what I want, but at the same time, I want you to watch what I'm putting out there. Watch, this is education. This is, what is it? This is just it's something that you can actually watch and actually feel what somebody else is going through. So that moving forward, so we've got depositions that's why we've been seeing them. I'm deposing in a federal lawsuit against Kanalkis. That's happening on Friday. So look forward to that because like I said, a lot of people are like, hey, if you're not suing these people, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss that super chat right there. Yeah, I got you. Chevy. Thank you, Chevy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that super chat. And like I said, there's a lot coming. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing until I can't do it anymore. There's going to be a stop. Our current government is looking at trying to stop guns. That's another video that I have coming. I'm actually going to be talking about what I feel. I've seen a lot of other channels. They've been talking about it, and I kind of wanted to let them talk about it. And then as somebody that is actually been out there and talking to these kids, like the Lake Placid video I have coming out, unreal. Like, these kids were looking at me. I'm like, hey, come on over, let's talk. And we talked, and I explained to them why it's so important for them to understand that even though they don't understand, they might not have a complete grasp on it, their rights are being stripped from them, and they have no clue. They just hear about all these shootings, and I feel for, these psychopaths that go into these schools or just go in and shoot innocent people are cowards, period. They're just complete cowards. And that's why I carry a gun. That's why I have a backpack. And I'll let you know, everybody, if you're watching this channel and you see me with a backpack, I wouldn't do it. If you know what I mean. I got things that hide in backpacks, and I don't need my Glock. Let's just say that much. You know what I mean? I don't, at this point in life, I am seeing there's too much of this going on, and it means that we as a people need to start caring more and more every day. If we don't start caring more and more every day, it could happen at your Walgreens. It could happen at your Costco. It could happen at whatever store, your Piggly Wiggly or whatever. You just don't know where this shit's gonna pop up. You just don't. Like, and for me, in my family, I will not leave without an AR-15 on my person. Period. For all you law enforcement that are listening right now, I do not leave without an AR-15 on my person. Okay? Yeah, gun-free zones don't work. Same thing with Terry v. Ohio. Maybe we need to rewrite some things. We need to overturn that, because that does they're claiming officer safety in Terry v. Ohio and all this crap doesn't make me safe. We heard this. We heard this in the depositions. that all these officers said that officer safety was more important than your civil rights, not just mine, yours. So when you're out there expressing your First Amendment right, their safety is more important than your First Amendment right. Their safety is more important than your Fourth Amendment right, your 14th, your 6th. You name the amendment. It doesn't matter. These officers in these depositions clearly state that they do not care about your civil rights. Oh, it's so hurtful. And I went through this, and everybody's like, oh, if you don't do this, you don't do that. Yeah, well, you know something, man? Give me the $50,000 for me to go get that lawyer that wants the $50K from me. Because I've called him. I've done my homework. And if any one of you subscribers out there know some lawyer that wants to come out and you're good at litigating, I'm not saying there's crappy lawyers out there. I'm just saying I want somebody that can really fight and knows how to fight. The lawyer I had knew how to fight. He made a mistake that ended up costing. And like I said, I'll leave that in the description. I'm not going to talk about what happened. I'll let you read it, but I won't talk about it. I'm not going to. I personally love the lawyer that I had, and he did fight as best as he could. I just happen to know some internal shit, and it's not an excuse. I'm just saying I understand it. I know what he was going through. So, but other than that, so we've got 100,000 K giveaway. There's going to be 3 prizes. You know, they're obviously going to, the best, the medium, and the lower one, whatever, however you want to look at it. We are going to go with a 5.56 16-inch barrel from Bear Creek Arsenal. That's going to be the main prize. They'll also get a shirt, some stickers, some swag stuff, whatever. Second prize is going to get a Hollow Sun red dot, some swag, and then the third place is going to get, I haven't really decided what third place. Third place is a real hard one because I want to get them something that's good, but not, it's really hard. I know that everybody wanted a GoPro 10. I want to get that GoPro 10, but a lot of them, I've been hearing problems with the GoPro 10. So I'm still up in the air. So maybe I'll include all 3, but it'll be a complete 16-inch Bear Creek upper, a Hollow Sun red dot, and if I keep hearing bad things about the GoPro 10, I'll figure out what that third or whatever. But I'm leaning into a GoPro-ish, whether it's the 9 or whatever. I heard things about the 10. Anyway, so that's going to be the 100K giveaway. I'm going to make that video, but I do want to get that out there. So tell all your friends that, hey, this guy's about to give away some serious loot on his channel. When I hit 100K, 3 people are going to there's going to be 3 different winners, and they're all going to win, whether it be an upper, a GoPro of some sort. I don't know if it's going to be the 10 or not. And then a Hollow Sun red dot. So that's coming as well. I do have a upcoming event that's going to be in the Central Florida area. It's going to include James Madison Audits, Honor Your Oath, Rogue Nation, Acura Amanda, Wright's Krispies, and I'm looking at 2 other auditors. We're going to have a meet and greet. It's going to be an open carry, barbecue, and meet and greet of all these auditors. I'm going to give you about 2.5 months to get the time off. September, it starts to kind of cool off. It shouldn't be so bad in the afternoon. That's when I'm planning it. It's going to be like, a 3 o'clock type of thing. We're gonna get out there, do some fishing, open carry. I'll be having a barbecue going. We'll have food around 6 o'clock, and then right after we'll have that little meet and greet, or we'll have the question and answer type of section with all those auditors. That videos, like I said, I have so many videos that I've been trying to get done, but these depositions kind of, they went right to the front. So I'm gonna take a week off, get these other videos, get them all set up, get them all done, and get them posted so that you start to understand all this other information. I'm gonna be doing open carry during that time. John Doe, it's gonna be the first. The open carry gathering is going to be the first week of September. I think it's September 3rd. It's going to be the first Saturday of September. And I believe it's September 3rd. So that is going to be an amazing day. I can't say, when I started reaching out to these auditors, or all the other auditors, I was like, hey, you want to do this? It's going to be, free food, good times, blah, blah, blah. Have a bunch of people, hopefully. And if we get it done right, maybe we'll have 100 people out there, all out there. Just whether you're expressing your rights, whether you're just there for the food, whether you're just there to meet and greet. I would love to see 100 people out there and shake 100 different people's hands and really, meet the community that we're giving you. This is a way to give back. It might cost you a little money in traveling, but if you're watching all the same auditors and there's a time that they're all in the same spot, it's pretty cool to meet the ones that you look up to. Because that same thing happened to me when I met Jeff Gray. Honor your oath. I never thought a day in a week that I would be sitting there shaking hands and auditing with Honor Your Oath or Rogue Nation or James Madison. Some of these guys have come out to our open carry gatherings and showed their support, and I think it's a symbiotic relationship where just because they carry a camera. Well, I carry a camera. Just because I carry a gun doesn't mean that they don't carry a gun. We're all fighting for the same thing, and that's accountability. So, yeah. I'm going to hop into this chat. We're going to talk about it one more time, and then I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, I don't want to bury you too much. Everybody that's put in super chats, I can't say thank you enough. FIRM Audits, what up, what up? I'm sorry I've been in here. XXGOX, what up? How you doing, brother? Ben Munzo, for public safety. Yeah, that's a bunch of garbage. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just messing around. The Blinks, what up? Leanne Tiffany, what up? Illinois Terry. Like I said, NC Tyrant Hunter, thank you for being here. Veritas Vos Libra. I don't even know how to say that. Veritas, what up? Aquarius, what up? IB, Ali B. Flex Your Freedoms in the house. What up, brother? How are you, man? I've been watching your stuff, dude. You need to get back out there, man. Grandma needs some Mary Jane, man. I think Grandma needs that Mary Jane's or some Cokes. If you don't have that Mary Jane's and Cokes, man, jeez, I don't know. But like I said, for those that just jumped in here, I'm not going to keep this much longer. But I know that you've been watching a lot of depositions, and there's a reason for it. These depositions were really to expose tyranny. If you haven't been watching, you need to watch a few of these videos, and you will see the tyranny that I'm explaining. These officers didn't care about our civil rights, they just didn't care. And that's why you've been seeing these depositions. Now, that being said, the depositions are leading into this Friday. On Friday, I have a deposition on Officer Kunkis, I believe his name's Kunkis, from the Ball Harbor arrest. When I got arrested in Ball Harbor, I am going there to depose him, and he is going, and his lawyers are going to be deposing me. So a lot of these questions and a lot of the stuff that you are hearing in these depositions are going to be basically how I'm going to be deposing him. So I get to depose. I am actually in a federal lawsuit with Officer Kunkis or Kanaukis, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, of Bell Harbor. And so that is coming up on this Friday. It's a video deposition. I will have those depositions on video. I will release those later on. Once again, we have two different separate things. Bell Harbor is Bell Harbor. Miami Beach, we did lose that case. After this video is done, I will leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment so that you can go and look at the case law and you can look at why everything why the case was lost or whatnot. Yeah, it's something that I'm not going to talk about on here because like I said, I'm not happy about why we lost, but I know some inner workings about what happened, and I'm upset, but I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm not. I'm not up. Anyway, past that, we lost Miami, and it really sucked. And like I said, for anybody out there that thinks that every lawsuit and anytime things like this happen are just like a slam dunk, no, they're not. Wait till you see my deposition. Wait till you see their lawyers grilling me. Holy cow. You know what I mean? Like, I will tell you this right now, it was not a fun 2 hours for me. I think it was actually 2.5, almost 3 hours. And it wasn't fun. And they dug into things that I was just like, what does that even have to do with anything about that happened that day? And that's the one thing about these depositions is that they try to ruin your character, and ruining your character, they will bring up anything and everything they can possibly bring up. Yeah. If you don't, there's a I know I might look like a cyclops. There's a light right here. There's a big white light. Like, check it out. You see, it's a light so that you can see me. Right? Fuck. Because without the light, that's what you get to see. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's a reason that it looks like a cyclops is because there's a light. Anyway, yeah. Can you plead the fifth in a deposition? No. Depositions you cannot. But what you can do is, if you haven't listened to those depositions, is you can actually say objective forum, argumentative. If there's things that you feel are not pertinent to the case, if you don't feel there are things that, if they're asking questions that you're like, hey, this has nothing to do with it, you can object, but you still have to answer the question. Then, when the depositions get to the judge will either reads the transcript or watches the video deposition, one or the other, and he goes through. And when they start seeing all the objections, that's when he's like, "Oh, this objection, this isn't admissible. This isn't admissible. This isn't admissible," and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Yeah, you get them, Tara. Hey, look, this is my channel, everybody. It's our channel. I know you love watching this, and I love all this, but let's just keep the spam, keep anything. Let's talk some 2A stuff, because this is serious. And on Friday, you're gonna see you might not see it Friday, but when you see the depositions that I'm going to go through on Friday, you'll be like, holy cow. So that's why you've been seeing the depositions, and what's happening on Friday. We've got a 100K giveaway. We also have a open carry gathering barbecue meet and greet with some of the best auditors I know here in Florida. If you're an auditor from out of state and you want to join along with this barbecue and you want to come down to Florida, reach out to me at thearmedfisherman@gmail.com. Send me your information. If you're an auditor and you want to come down and you want to speak, NC Tyrant Hunter, if you want to come down to Florida, come on down. We'd love to have you. Yeah. But that's what's up, Hemi Power. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, 310. Let's go. Let's go. But there's a lot of things going on. I've got a lot of great content. I've got a lot of traveling to do. Like I said, you don't have to, but it does make a difference because you watching these videos helps my channel keep going so that I can keep. At this point, the gas prices are getting out of control, but you know, I still have to get out there. If it means I have to travel a little less far, so be it. But I'm still going to go out there. I'm going to still keep creating content, still go out there fishing, still go out there educating the public and the police. You know, that's all we can do. Education. This is all education and trying to hold our rights. Right now, our rights are being not even slowly, they're marginally, with all these things that have been going on from Buffalo to Texas to you name it. They're just coming after them again, and they're trying to instill these friggin' bills, and if we don't stick together right now, we're gonna keep losing. And if we don't get out there and express our rights and say, no, we are not gonna accept this. We are not the marginal. We are talking, these nutbags that are doing this are ruining it for the law abiding. For people like me, people like you that follow the law, and there's these crazy people, they're just ruining. So, like I said, I can't say thank you enough. There's still so many of you in here. I can't say thank you enough to that. And you know, I want every one of y'all to have a great night. Think about your rights. Think about what everybody fought for, and let's start defending what we have left. Because if we don't all start standing up for our rights, we are all going to collectively lose our rights. I'm not sure what 679 says. I'm not sure what that means, disorderly. But if that was a super chat, thank you for the super chat. Or not really sure. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Never mind, everybody. I got you. You're talking about eggs, and then I think the gas is just out of control. Thank you, Hemi Power. Thank you. Yeah, friggin' things are getting out of control, everybody. And I don't care if it's left side. I don't care if it's right side. I don't care if it's the middle. Something has got to stop, and things have got to start getting back to the way they were. I'm not talking to. We need to go back to 20 years ago, man, when things weren't like this. Things are just completely out of control. And yeah. What's that? Hey Darian, what's up, brother? You didn't miss much. You just watched the first few minutes of the live stream. I'm about to get off here, Darian. Just watch the first like 5 minutes or so, and you'll understand what we were talking about. Hi, my name is Deez. Yes, I shaved my head. Right now I'm probably not gonna shave it, just because I have this deposition. I'll definitely clean up. I'll trim up the goatee and everything. I don't want to go in super clean, like I literally take no guard and just shave everything off. It's getting right to where I like it, but another 2-3 weeks, it's going to be getting to a puffier state, and then I just got to shave it off. So I don't mind shaving my head. I love it. We live here in Florida. The less hair I have, the cooler I get. So yeah, it right now there's a lot of things that are going on in this country that I don't agree with, and it's not just one side or the other. It's actually coming from both sides. So it's hard to say who I trust and who I don't trust as a politician. I think a lot of them are all garbage, but you know, I try not to talk politics anymore. I do understand that we have to that our Constitution is based off of Congress and things of that nature. But I also think that if we go back to, if you think about what we used to do to people that didn't follow our Constitution, we used to tar and feather them. We used to put them on public display. If they violated our constitutional rights, or if they did anything of that sort, they were put on display. And I think this is just, I'm not saying I would do it, and I'm not advocating for anybody to do it. I'm just saying sometimes I think we need to go back to some of these rituals. They say, you know, unreasonable search it, or I can't remember, something about, you know, about unjust killings, or I don't know. It's really quick when people start seeing people getting hung, or if a politician, they were all in their little hall on Congress, and there was a little noose, and every person in Congress was like, hey, he violated the friggin' oath, and he violated the Constitution. Put him up there, get him up, string him up. I think things would, I know it'd be a really harsh reality for them, but sometimes you need those harsh realities. So, oh shit, I dropped my beer and my phone. Son of a bitch. I heard my phone go off. Allison Smith, thank you so much. Stephen Barnes, like I said, thank you so much for the PayPal. In the links, like I said, you can, if you want to, you're more than welcome. Not asking for it. You just watching these videos is amazing enough. But without further ado, I gotta let you go. I got alcohol abuse, you know, call the beer police, and call the beer police, I messed up. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. If you just got in and you missed a lot of it, just watch the first 10 minutes of this live stream. It'll kind of give you a general idea of what was going on. I can't say thank you enough. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. What's that? CeeLo, what's that? Solo, why do you think they came out? Yeah, the cruel and unusual punishment law. Because they were exactly, they didn't want that done to them, so they were like, that's cruel and unusual. So, but I'm out of here, everybody. Smash that thumbs up on your way out. I've got a lot of good stuff, a lot of great stuff coming. I've got an the first one I'm going to give you is the open carry one, just because I'm sure you've been waiting for an open carry video in a minute. So, I'm out of here. Thank you so much to everybody. Y'all are amazing, and I can't say thank you enough. I love every one of y'all. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the flip side. Solo Yecker, deuces.